Hi, what's your name and who do you work for?
So my name is Daoud Jackson, and I cover media, entertainment, and advertising at Omdia.
Amazing. And so it's your first can, you said.
First can, yeah, absolutely. It's crazy, but it's been enjoyable so far.
And what kind of conversations, what kind of topics are you going to look to kind of cover?
Yeah, so we have a huge at Omdia. We have a huge range of data on the whole range of the advertising landscape. So contextualizing CTV, retail media, how brands are performing in that whole landscape, and a lot of CTV partners and the AVOD partners. So there's loads of great conversations we're having already.
And like, why come to Cannes? Why not do this over Zoom? What do you think is the benefit of these kind of one-to-one conversations?
I think one, you have people's attention in a very specific way. You can connect with all sorts of partners who you wouldn't normally interact with, and I think that there's a lot of value in like finding those frontier brands. So people who already know you or who are already your clients, but finding those people who are working in, say, retail media, who are people are working in that brand space all the time, but they're maybe not fully integrated at the moment. That's part of the benefit for me. Whereas there are people who already know you, you have those conversations online, but making new friends is it's a good place to make new friends, it feels like.
Amazing. And then kind of from a brand perspective, do you think what's the value of a brand being able to have a one-to-one conversation with a consumer?
I think that for the brand, having a one-to-one conversation is incredibly powerful. I think that this is the sort of place as well. Do you mean like in terms of the online stuff, or
yeah, well, so I obviously work with Alexa, and these branded conversations. If people are able to kind of actually converse directly with the brand, do you think that's a powerful place to be?
I think it's very powerful. The thing I would always want to see is just like on a philosophical level, what people think they're doing when they're talking to Alexa, when they're talking to a brand, because that's one of the things that I've never seen much research on. And I think that actually when you look into like what people think they're doing when they use the internet, what people think they're doing when they're using WhatsApp or whatever, like the actual power that they have when they're talking to CTV, they will feel like they're really talking to the brand. And I think it'll be interesting because when you're in the ad world, you sort of understand what's going on, or you pretend to at least, and people have an idea of what's really going on. But I think that if you understand what people think they're doing, you understand how deep the connection really goes. People are having a very emotional, strong, personal relationship with brands, and I think that's probably underrated just how deep that mental connection is.
Amazing. Would you be able to help us do some research if we want to look deeper into that?
Yeah, absolutely. I think it would be something that we'd try and do, yeah, for sure.
Amazing. So this is the kind of conversation that we should be having at Cannes. This is very fantastic. I'll post this on LinkedIn. If I post this on Instagram, do you have an Instagram handle?
Instagram, no, not a work Instagram, but LinkedIn I do, yeah.
LinkedIn, great. All right, I'll do that. Thank you very much.
Yeah, perfect.